Prabhuji, chapter 10, no, Prabhuji?
Okay.
Prabhuji?
Yes. Today chapter 10 only. Vibhuti Yoga chapter 10 only, Mataji.
Prabhuji, that in YouTube link, no, chapter 9 you have written, I think.
Okay. So I'll modify it. Okay. Later
Yes,
I'll
yes,
modify after the class. I'll modify.
Okay, so shall I paste it as it is?
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Okay.
I shall modify after the class is over.
Okay,
I shall
okay. So I
modify
will
it.
just
Okay.
copy that link. Okay, Prabhuji.
So let's start the chapter today. Vibhuti Yoga, that is 10th chapter. Om Agyana Timirandhasya Jnana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manoabhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yatapadakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Shagrachatam Sagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajeevam साधवैतम सावधूतम परिजन सहितम कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितां च नमां विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिव शादी गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So the teachings is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is founder Acharya of ISKCON, and we pay our humble obeisances unto his feet so that his teachings of Bhagavad Gita we can apply in our life. So let's summarize. Okay. So in chapter number 9, that is the most Guhyatamam, okay, the most confidential knowledge, or the Raj Guhya Yoga chapter. The name of chapter was Raj Guhya Yoga. Okay. So in that the essence was Man Mana Bhav Mad Bhakto Mad Yaji Ma Namaskuru Ma Me Vaishashi Yuktabhyam Atma Namat Paraya Paraya Parayanaha. Okay. So that was the thing. So the chapter essence was fix the mind on Krishna. Okay. Chapter essence, the essence which was given by Krishna at the last, to fix on mind on Krishna. So conclusion is one should become a pure devotee of Lord. So now Arjuna is thinking how to fix the mind on Krishna. How we can fix the mind in Krishna. So to answer that, Krishna will describe his opulences in this chapter by which a devotee can fix his mind and remember him always. Okay, so Krishna will be describing his vibhutis or the opulences. The chapter name is Vibhuti, the opulences chapter. Okay, and using those, remembering those vibhutis or the opulences, we can fix our mind in Krishna and remember him always. Okay, so today's chapter summary. The mnemonic is C S double E. So we can see him. How we can see him everywhere. So that's why mnemonic is also C. So first we'll describe, Krishna will describe as the source of everything. That's he is the source of everything. Krishna is the source of everything. Then the second part is the essence of Gita. That is the very important sloka. 4 slokas are there. That is called Chatur Shloki Gita. Okay. So 4 sloka, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th sloka. So 4 slokas are there. And these are the important sloka. And it is called Chatur Shloki Gita, or the essence of Gita. And if a person want to see what is there in Gita, if he is reading these four slokas, he is clear about what is there in the Gita. Okay, so that is called essence of Gita, the summary of Gita. And at last we'll see the vibhutis from which we can see him everywhere. So Krishna at last described the vibhutis. Okay, so everywhere, S double E. Okay, so let's start with the S part. That is the source of everything. Can you tell me what are the 2 types of energy Krishna described earlier when he was saying that he is the source of everything? Can you Tell me the two types of energy. What are the two types of energy Krishna tells? He has. His chat box is open. Can you tell me what are the two types of energy when Krishna describes that he is the source of everything? Yes, one answer we have. Yeah, Gara Prabhu is very quick. Material energy and spiritual energy. Okay. The separated energy, that is Vinna energy, Vinna Prakriti, that comprises of 8 things. Okay. And the spiritual energy, that is the Jiva. Okay. So those two things were there. So we'll see now source of everything. So, so Krishna asks Arjuna to hear again. So hearing process again it is emphasized. So Krishna says, Sri Bhagavan Vacha. भूया एव महाबाहो शृणु मे परमं वचः यत्ते अहं प्रियामानया वक्ष्यामि हितकामया. So Krishna is saying, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, listen again, O mighty Arjuna, because you are my dear friend. Again, important thing, you are my dear friend. For your benefit, I shall speak to you further, giving knowledge that is better than what I have already explained. So Krishna is giving knowledge which is giving the knowledge which is better than what he has already explained earlier. Okay. So now Krishna is saying in 10.2 sloka, the second sloka, Krishna says, Name vidushura ganaha prabhavam na maharshayah aham adir hi devana maharshinam cha sarvasah. Important sloka. So what Krishna is telling in this sloka, Name vidushura gana. Vidu means knowing. So the Suragana, Sura is the Asura means the demoniac quality people. Sura means Deva or Devata or demigods. Okay. So Name Vidhu Suragana. So Suragana means all the demigod, all the group of demigods are there. They do not know Krishna. Na means no. Me Vidhu. So they do not know Krishna. Prabhavam na Maharshaya. So Prabhavam is the origin. Okay. Na Maharshya. Even the great rishis, the Maharshi Gana, they are also not knowing the Prabhavam, the origin of Krishna. So nor the Devatas, nor the Rishi Munis are knowing the origin of Krishna. Why they are not knowing? Because Krishna says Aham means me. Adir hi Devanam. Adir means the origin. Okay. Aham Adir hi Devanam. Devanam means Devatas, all the Devatas, all the demigods. Aham Adir hi Devanam Maharshi Nam cha Sarvasa. So he is Adir, he is the origin of the all the Devatas, all the Maharshis, and cha Sarvasa, and everything, and everything. So Krishna says, no one knows about me. What is my origin? What is my opulences? What is my origin? No one knows. Why they don't know? Why no one knows? Because I am the source of everything. Even I am the source of devatas. Even I am the source of demigods. Even I am the source of all the great rishi munis. Everyone, I am the source. So no one is older than me. So no one knows what is my opulences. What is my origin. That's why Krishna is telling the Vibhuti in this chapter, because no one knows the Vibhuti of Krishna. No one knows what is the opulence of Krishna unless and until Krishna tells. So now Krishna is telling about his Vibhuti, and from him, hearing from him will give us the knowledge that what is the opulence of Krishna. So you can see here. So all the demigods are like shown here. Okay, demigods, 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 demigods. They are all surrounding Krishna. And Krishna tells, no one knows my origin because I am the source of everything. So Krishna is the source of everything, and no one knows about Krishna. Okay. So no one knows Krishna, the mysterious origin of everything. So Krishna is the origin of everything. Okay. Demigods arrived to offer prayers to Krishna. So when Krishna was taking
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, we can't hear you.
Okay. Is my now voice clear? I got a
Yes,
phone call.
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Now it's
Just
clear.
so let's discuss. So I was discussing that Krishna is the source of everything, and no one knows what is the origin of Krishna. So when Krishna arrives to this world, okay, so he is inside the Deviki's womb, and when he was inside, all the demigods you can see came to offer prayers to Krishna. They're offering prayers to Krishna because now Krishna will be accessible. They can see Krishna. Because in the spiritual world, it is very difficult to see Krishna. But now, if Krishna is appearing in the material world, they can all see Krishna. What is the Leela of Krishna? They can all take part in the Leela of Krishna. Okay, so that is that they are very happy. Okay. So what is the result of knowing you? So this is what Arjuna is asking. He who knows me as the unborn, as the beginningless, as the supreme lord of all worlds, he only, undiluted among men, is free from all the sins. Okay. So he who knows that Krishna is the beginningless, he knows that who is the origin of everything. He is the only person who is the free from all the sins. That means he is doing akarma. Okay. Free from every sin. So what is the result? एतं विभूतिं योगं च मम यो वेति तत्त्वतः सो अविकल्पेन योगेन युज्यते नात्र संशयः. So one who is factually convinced of this opulence and mystic power of mind engages in unalloyed devotional service. Of this there is no doubt. So one who knows that Krishna is the everything, origin of everything, who is convinced of this fact, who is factually convinced of the opulences and the mystic power of Krishna, they are engaged in unalloyed devotional service of Krishna, and there is no doubt about it. Now comes the Chaturshloki Gita. Okay, so Krishna is telling that Krishna is the source of everything, even the Devatas, even the Rishi Munis, even the great demigods, everything. Now, second part, the essence of everything, essence of Gita, that is Chaturshloki Gita. Now we are going to discuss. Okay, so the title Chaturshloki Gita. 10.8, first sloka of Chaturshloki. Okay, what Krishna says? Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante ma buddha bhava shamanvitaha. Aham means me, sarvasya means everything, prabhavo means origin. I am the source of everything, I am the origin of everything. Matta sarvam pravartate. From me everything is coming, me from me everything is emanating from me. Iti mattva bhajante mam. After knowing this, the person who is engaged in the devotional service, okay? Buddha bhava samanvita, okay? And the one who knows this, they will engage in the service of Krishna. They will be worshipping Krishna with devotion, okay? So I am the source of all the spiritual and material world. Sarvasya prabhavo. Everything emanates from me. Matta sarvam pravartate. The wise who perfectly knows this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. So Krishna is declaring that he is the source of everything. Okay. So first sloka, Krishna is saying that Krishna is the source of everything. Material energy, spiritual energy, everything is coming from Krishna and everything is emanating from Krishna. So this is the first sloka of Bhagavad Gita. First Chatur Shloki Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is the source of everything. Second sloka, what Krishna says? Machchitta madgata prana bodhayantas parasparam kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Okay, so Krishna says, Mad chitta madgata prana. Mad means me, chitta means mind, madgata prana means prana is life. Okay, so the person who knows this, the fact that Krishna is the source of everything, and Krishna who knows that everything is emanating from Krishna, they devote themselves to Krishna. Okay, how they devote? Mad chitta madgata prana. Their chitta, their mind is engaged in Krishna, their prana, their life is devoted to Krishna. So their mind is engaged to Krishna, their life, their prana is engaged in the devotional service of Krishna. Then what they do? Bodhayantas param parasparam. Parasparam means apas mein, in between them. So they converse about Krishna. They glorify Krishna in themselves. So what the devotees of Krishna is doing, they are conversing about Krishna in themselves. Okay. Then Kathayantascha mam nityam. Kathayantas, they are telling about the stories or glories of Krishna. Cha mam. Okay, so they will be they will each other. They will be telling the stories of Krishna to each other, and they will be doing it always. Okay, nityam. They will be doing it always. Okay, and then tushyanti cha ramanti cha. So if they are doing like this, tushyanti cha, they will be they will be satisfied in that, and the ramanti cha, they will feel bliss. They will feel happy in that. Okay, so that is what Krishna is saying. Krishna says, the thought of my pure devotee dwells in me. Mat chitta, and their lives are fully devoted to my service, Madgata Prana, and they desire great satisfaction, Tushyanticha, and bliss, Ramanticha, from always enlightening each other and converging about me. That is Kathayantas Shamam Nityam and Bodhayantas Parasparam. Okay. So this is the activity of person who knows the opulences of Krishna. So first sloka Krishna tells he is the origin of everything, and a person who knows this truth, they will engage in devotional service. And what happens to the devotee who is engaging themselves, how they are engaging, and what happens to them. Okay, so their thoughts are always in Krishna. Their life is devoted to Krishna. They will be talking about, with each other about Krishna. They will be glorifying with each other about Krishna, and in this way they will be doing, and in this way they will feel very happy, and they will be very satisfied while doing so. Okay, tushyanti cha ramanti cha, they will be very satisfied, they will be very happy while doing so. Okay, so that is the second sloka, that what happens to the devotee who knows the opulence of Krishna. Third sloka, 10.10, Krishna says, Tesham satata yuktanam bhajantam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mamupayanti te. So Krishna tells, Tesham satata yuktanam, satata, always, constantly, yuktanam, they are engaged. So those who are totally engaged, always engaged in this way, the bhajantam priti purvakam, priti means love, bhajantam means in the devotional service they are engaged. Okay, priti purvakam, with love. So who the people the devotee who are always engaged in Krishna's service with priti purvakam, with love. Okay, with love, the people who are engaged, the devotee who are engaged in Krishna's service, how Krishna reciprocate? Krishna gives buddhi yogam, dadami buddhi yogam tam. So I give them buddhi yogam, I give that person intelligence, I give the devotee the intelligence. And what happens after the intelligence? Yena mamupiyantite. And that intelligence, using that intelligence, they can come to me. Mamupiyantite. They can come to me. Okay, they can attain me. So how Krishna reciprocate to the devotee? See, first sloka of Chaturshloki Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells, I am the source of everything, and the person who knows is engaged in devotional service. Second sloka, Krishna tells that how the devotees are feeling pleasure, how if they are feeling very satisfied by talking about Krishna with each other, by submitting their life to Krishna, by giving their mind to Krishna. Okay, how the devotees' activities are. Third sloka, Krishna is saying that the devotee who are engaged in loving service of loving devotional service of Lord, how Krishna reciprocate? Krishna gave them intelligence, and that using that intelligence, the devotee can come back to Krishna. Okay, they can attain Krishna. Okay, so Krishna only gives the intelligence. Okay, if a devotee is nicely engaged in the devotional service of Lord, Krishna will give the intelligence to come back to him. Okay, so that is the thing. Buddhi yogam, Krishna gives the buddhi yogam. Krishna gives the intelligence to that person who is engaged in the devotional service, and utilizing that intelligence, they can come back to Krishna. Okay, so that is the reciprocation of Krishna to the devotee who are engaged. Okay, and with that, we can go back to Godhead. Okay, upayantite, we can go back to Godhead, we can go back to Krishna. This is the GPS. Using the GPS, we can go to our material home. Okay, temporary home, that is compared to a hotel. But this, this is the GPS we can utilize and go back to our original home. That is, go back to Godhead. Okay. Last sloka, the Chaturshloki Bhagavad Gita. That is Krishna's reciprocation. 10.11. Tesam evanukam partham aham ajnana jamtamaha nashayami atma bhavastho jnana deepena bhasvata. So Krishna, tesam evanukam partham. So evanukam partham. So anukampa, Krishna is giving to that devotee anukampa, special mercy to that person who is engaged in devotional service. So Krishna has a special mercy on the devotee who is engaged in the devotional service. Special mercy. Okay, what happens with the special mercy? Tesham evanukam partham aham ajnana jamtamaha. Ajnana means the ignorance. Jam is also the ignorance. Tama is also the ignorance or the darkness. Okay, so in these three things, what happens to these three things? Nashyami. So Krishna will destroy the ajnana in the devotee of in the heart of the devotee. Ajnana. Okay, how? Atma bhavastho. Okay, so he's residing in their heart. So he's residing their heart. So he will go there. Krishna is residing in their heart, and in this way, he will destroy the jam tamaha or jan tamaha ajnana in the heart of the devotee, and he will glow the jnana deepena. So he will glow the sign. He will sign the lamp of jnana. Okay, that is same. That is intelligence. Krishna gives the intelligence. Okay, so to show them special mercy, I, dwelling in their heart in the form of Paramatma, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. So Krishna ignites the lamp of knowledge in the heart of the devotee, and in this way, darkness is lost. Okay, ignorance is lost. Okay, so that is the thing. So those are the fourth sloka, Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita. So what we have read, first sloka, Krishna tells he is the source of everything. Second sloka, how devotee knowing the source of everything, how they are engaged there and how they are feeling very satisfied and blissful. So that is second sloka. Third sloka, the person who are engaged in the loving devotional service, Krishna gives them intelligence, and using that intelligence, they can come back to Krishna. Fourth sloka, Krishna tells that he resides in their heart, and in the heart, he glow the lamp of the knowledge, and in this way, all the ignorance is gone away from the devotee's heart. Okay, so that we have read till now for Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita. That is called the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Now we'll see the opulence part everywhere, how we can see him everywhere. Okay. So Arjuna is now praising Krishna. Okay. After listening to all those things, Arjuna is now praising. What Arjuna is praising? Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adi Devam Ajam Vibhum Ahus Devam Rishi Sarve Devashir Naradastatha Asito Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Brabhishime. So Krishna, Arjuna is saying, Arjuna is glorifying Krishna after listening all those things. He's saying, Arjuna said, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Param Brahma, the ultimate abode, Param Dhama, the purest, the Pavitram, the absolute truth. That is Pavitram Paramam Bhavan. Okay, you are the eternal, transcendental, and original person, the unborn and the greatest. So in this way, Arjuna is praising Krishna, and then he says, after praising this in this four line, he's praising Krishna, and then he's saying, Ahustam Rishi Sarve Deva Siddhnardastata. It is not like just like I am only saying. All the great sages like Narada, Ashita, and Devala and Vyasa confirm this truth about you. So all the Rishi Munis, Narada, Ashita, Devala, Vyasa, these are the great rishis. These are great rishis, okay, who has compiled the great literatures, okay. They are also saying the same thing about you. So these things, Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan, these are the absolute truth. Because I was thinking like this, and now even the Rishi Munis are also telling like this only. And now at the last, Swayam Chaiva Bravishime, you are also confirming the same thing to me. All those things are also, you are also confirming. So it is now the established fact. I was thinking like that. Even the great realized souls who have written the Vedic literature, so and who has realized the truth, they are also saying the same thing. And even now you are also saying the same thing. So it is established truth. Okay. You yourself are declaring it to me. So Arjuna praises Krishna and accept him with full faith. Okay, so that is the praise by Arjuna. The Supreme Personality of Godhead say, yes, I will tell you my splendorous manifestations, but only of those who are prominent, O Arjuna, for my opulences is limitless. He is the source of all the opulences. So his source, his opulences are also limitless. Okay. So he saying, just a part I will tell you, most important, prominent thing which is there, I will tell you that because my opulences are limitless. What can I tell you? Everything I cannot tell you. Okay. So Krishna tells, I am the super soul dwelling in everyone's heart, seated in heart of every living entity. He is the only super soul. He is the that form of Paramatma. Okay. I am the beginning, the middle, and the end of all the beings. So he is the starting of all the living entity. He is the middle. He is the ending. Okay. So everything is Krishna of the living entity. Of the Adityas, I am Vishnu. So all the Adityas are there. I am Vishnu in them. Okay. Of the lights, I am the radiant sun. So all the source of light which you can see, I represent the sun. Okay. That is the brightest. Of the Maruts, I am the Marichi, the controlling deity of the wind. Okay. Among the stars, I am the moon. If you see the stars, they are insignificant. Only moon is there, which is giving the light. So Krishna will represent the moon in all the stars. Of the demigods, I am the Indra, the king of heaven. So of the demigods, Krishna represents the Indra. Of the Vedas, I am the Samaveda. Of the senses, I am the mind. Okay. In the living being, I am the living force, that is consciousness. So in the living being, he is the consciousness. He represents the consciousness. Consciousness is due to the Atma. So he represents the Atma in the living being. Everything is dead except the Atma or the consciousness. Okay. Of all the Rudras, I am the Lord Shiva. Of the Yakshas and Rakshasas, I am the Lord of wealth, that is Kuvera. Of the Vasus, I am the fire. Okay, that Agni of the Vasus. Of the mountain, I am the Meru mountain. Okay, so you can see here Meru mountain and the Himalayan mountain. So he represents the Meru mountains of the mountains. Of the priest, O Arjuna, know me to be the chief, that is Brihaspati. So of all the priests, he represents the Brihaspati. Of generals, I am Kartikeya. Okay, so all the generals, he represents the Kartikeya. Of the bodies of water, I am the ocean. Okay, so all the bodies of water, the greatest source of water can be ocean. So he represents the ocean. Of the great sages, I am Bhrigu. Bhrigu says. Of vibration, I am the transcendental Om sound. So Krishna says he is the Om sound. Of sacrifices, I am the chanting of the holy name. Japa, simplest sacrifice and most effective in the Kali Yuga. Of immovable thing, I am the Himalaya. Okay, Himalaya, most immovable thing. Krishna represents the Himalaya. Among perfected being, I am the sage Kapila. Of the Gandharvas, I am the Chitraratha. Of the sages among the demigods, I am the Narada. Okay, so Krishna represents Narada among the sages, among the demigods. Of the trees, I am the banyan tree. Okay, banyan tree Krishna represents. Of horses, know me to be the Uchishrava, produced during the churning of the ocean for nectar. Okay, Uchishrava horse. Of lordly elephant, I am Eravat. Among men, I am monarch. Monarch means king. So among the men, he represents the king. Of weapon, I am the thunderbolt. Among the cows, I am the Surbhi cow. Surbhi cow is a cow. Anything you want from that cow, cow will give, like that. Okay. Of causes of procreation, I am Kandarpa, the god of love. Okay. Of serpents, I am Vashuki Sarpa. Portion. Okay. Among the dispenser of law, I am the Yama, Yamraj. Okay. The lord of death. Of departed ancestor, I am the Aryama. Among the aquatics, I am the demigod Varuna. Varuna he represents. Okay. Of the many hooded Nagas, I am Anantashesh. Among subduers, I am time. So Krishna represents time also. Among the Daitya demons, I am the devoted Prahlad. Okay, Prahlad was born in the family of a Daitya, but his works are, he is the great devotee, greatest devotee. Okay, so among the Daitya demons, he represents the Prahlad. Among beasts, I am the lion. Among birds, I am Garuda. Okay, so lion, Garuda. Of the flowing rivers, I am Ganga. Among the rivers, he is representing Ganga. Of fishes, I am shark. Of welder of weapon, I am Rama. Of purifiers, I am the wind. Okay. Among logicians, I am the conclusive truth. Of all the science, I am the spiritual science of self. So many sciences are there: physical science, chemistry, physics, mathematics, so many science. Okay. Krishna represents the science which is greatest of all of them. Okay, and that is the spiritual science of self-realization science. Okay, Krishna represents that. Of the creation, I am the beginning and the end, and also the middle, of Arjuna. So he is the creation. For the creation, he is the cause, he is the maintainer, he is the end. Okay. Of creator, I am Brahma. So Brahma has created this material universe under the order of Krishna. Okay. So he represents the Brahma of the creators. I am also inexhaustible time. He represents the time. Of the compound word, I am the dual compound, like Rama Krishna. Two words, that is compound words, having the same meaning. Okay. So of the compound words, Krishna represents the dual compound, that is, you can say the same meaning. Of the letters, I am the letter A or A. So without A, there is no initiation of letters only. So Krishna is the initiator of all the letters. So Krishna represents the initiation of the letters. Among women, I am fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. So women quality also, if you see this quality, it is representing Krishna. Okay, of the generating principle of all that is yet to be. So Krishna is the source of all the generating principles. Okay, generation. So he is the original seed giving father. I am all devouring death. So he is the origin also, he is the death also. Okay, so both think Krishna only. Of the hymns in the Sama Veda, I am the Bahat Sama. Okay, of poetry, I am Gayatri. Of seasons, I am the flower bearing spring season. Spring season, very nice environment. So Krishna represents the flower bearing spring season. Of months, so months are also there. So of months, I am the Maghashim. Okay, so Magh month is there, that is between the November and December. And in that month, all the crops, the farmers used to cut the crops and new crops are there, okay, in the home. So that Masa, Magha Masa is very nicely celebrated by the farmers and where the farmers are cutting their crops. Okay. I'm also the gambling of the cheats. Okay, among the cheaters, he is the gambling. Of the splendid, I am the splendor. I am the victory, I am adventure, I am the strength of the strong. Okay, so you see, Krishna represents the strength of the strong. Okay, so if you see any quality in any good person, some person may be a good singer. That good singing is given by Krishna. It is given by Krishna. Krishna is giving the quality to that person. If you see a strong person, Krishna is giving the strength in that person. If you see a beautiful person, Krishna is giving that beautifulness to that person. Okay, so how much beautiful Krishna may be, how much powerful Krishna may be, how much intelligent Krishna may be. Okay, so that we can think any good quality. If we see any person, in any person, we can remember Krishna through that quality, because Krishna is the source of that quality. Krishna is very merciful that Krishna has given me that quality. Like that we can think. Okay. Of the Pandavas, I am Arjuna. Among the Pandavas, he represents Arjuna. Of the sages, I am the Vyasadeva. Okay, Vyasadeva, the Vedic literature, everything written by Vyasadeva. Among the great thinkers, I am the Usana or the Shukracharya. Of the descendant of Vrishni, I am Vasudeva. Okay. Of the wise, I am the wisdom. Okay, so if you see any wise person, remember Krishna, that Krishna is the source of that wisdom. Of the secret thing, I am the silence. Okay. Of those who seek victory, I am morality. Among the means of suppressing lawlessness, I am the punishment also. So Krishna represents punishment also. There is no being moving or non-moving that can exist without me. So Krishna is the maintainer of everything. No one can exist without Krishna. Krishna is giving us so many things. Krishna is giving us this air. Remember the COVID time last few years back, 1 or 2 years back, COVID time, many people were struggling for oxygen. Krishna is providing the oxygen free of cost. Sunlight, earth, many things, everything which is there in this material world represented is given by Krishna. Krishna is giving us so many things. So there is no being, whether moving or non-moving, can exist without Krishna. Okay. I am the generating seed of all the existence. So Krishna is the source of everything, source of every living entity, everything which is there in this world and the planetary system. Everything is originating from Krishna. Even the Devatas, even the great rishis, everything is originating from Krishna. Okay. After telling that, what Krishna tells, that after telling all the vibhuti, yad yad vibhuti mat sattam srimad urjitam eva va tad tad eva vagacchatam mam tejo amsha shambhava. So these things are just originating from tejo amsha. Tejo amsha means the part of his teja, spark of his splendor. Okay. So know that all the opulent, beautiful and glorious creation spring from but a spark of my splendor. All these things, beautiful thing, all the glorious thing, all the opulent thing which is there in this material world, all are coming just from the spark. Okay. Just from the spark. Just like fire is there and when a spark is there, how much small is the fire? And that spark is representing all the most of all the beautiful, opulent and glorious thing in this creation. Okay, so that is the thing. Just need there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge. What is the need of knowing all those things, knowledge, Arjuna? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. Just a single fragment of mine, I can support, I can pervade the entire universe. So that is the reality of Krishna, that Krishna can pervade and maintain all the universe just by his single fragrance. So there is no need of any detailed vibhuti or opulence, knowing vibhuti or opulence of Krishna, because with single fragrance only Krishna is representing everything, Krishna is maintaining everything. Okay. So this is the summary. Knowing his vibhuti increases our devotion by hearing more about Krishna's opulences and see him everywhere. So when we know vibhuti, we can see him everywhere. So, okay, so that was the thing we have read in this part. Okay, so I'm just unmuting everyone to just chant with me once. Okay, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay. So this is the end. So do we have time? Yes, 15 minutes we have. Do you want to read Goloka chat or you want to discuss question and answer session? I'm giving you the option. We have 15 minutes. If you have too many questions, we can move to we can take the question answer, or if you have time, we can see the Goloka chat. Three devotees have said answer. I am waiting for more. 3 devotees are saying charts. So Goloka chart they want to discuss. 4 devotees. 4 answers I have got. 5, 6, 7. Oh, many are interested. Okay, so I'll just let me open the Goloka chart, then we'll discuss.
There is one question, Prabhuji. Should I read out?
Yeah. Yes, Mataji. You'll read out, then we'll discuss the Goloka chapter.
Yes. In what form should I worship Krishna at the end of life? If it is possible, which form of Krishna must one think of?
So what form of Krishna you know, Prabhuji? What form of Krishna you know? Krishna is, so what is the form you know about Krishna? Okay. Okay. So we have opened. So question was, in what form should I worship Krishna at the end of life? I pray to Radha Krishna. Okay. So in what form should I worship Krishna at the end of life? If it is possible, which form of Krishna one must think of? Okay. So in ISKCON generally we worship Radha Krishna, deity of Radha Krishna we worship. That is the deity we worship in ISKCON. Okay. So you can, and detailed description how we should worship and all, what is the how we should worship, how our mood should be, all things are generally we find in ISKCON. We worship this form only. Okay, so we find description of worshiping this form in ISKCON generally. So that is the form I will recommend, because I know that form, and when you are connected to ISKCON you will know how to worship the Radha Krishna form. Okay. So I pray to Radha Krishna. Okay, yeah. So let's move. Let's see the Goloka chart. So here I have this Goloka chart. So let's see the overview first, then we go deep. Okay. So first thing we have discussed in the last. Okay. Thing is, this is this is three things you can see. First, second, and third. So 1, 2, and 3. Three things you can see here. Okay. So first is the overview we'll take. Okay. So this is the material world. 1/3 part. The spiritual world way longer than the material world. 2/3 part is the spiritual world. Only 1/3 part is the material world. So you can see two parts here. One is the Haridhama or the Vaikuntha Dhama, and second is the Goloka Dhama. Okay. So both are the part of the spiritual world only. Okay. So these both are the spiritual world. So this is the Goloka Dham, Goloka Vrindavan. This is Hari Dham or Vaikuntha Dham. This is Devi Dham. Devi Dham means Durga Devi's Dham, or the material world. Okay. So this is the overview. We'll go deep and we'll study each part. Okay. So let me zoom in and see. So we'll start from the first part, that is Goloka Vrindavan. Okay, so that is the first part, that is the Goloka Vrindavan. So let's see. So this is the Goloka Vrindavan. Okay, so you can see here, this is the spiritual world. So you can see this is the home of Krishna. Okay, Krishna lives here, like the home. Like uh, you can see here, Krishna and Radha is there, and around that there are flower petals are there. You can see flower petals. Okay, so flower petals. So each flower petal is representing the Ashtasakhi. Okay, Ashtasakhi. So Radha Krishna is there, and each flower petals is representing the Ashtasakhi, the Sakhi, the gopis, which are the most dear to Krishna. Okay, so these are the Ashtasakhi. Then represents the different types of leelas are being represented here in the petals. Okay, you can see the Madhurya Leela, you can see the Vatsalya Leela, you can see here the Yashoda Maya is there, Yashoda Ma is there. Okay, so and the this is two leelas are there. So Madhuri leelas are there, Vatsalya leelas are there. Then comes the this friendship or the sakha. Okay, so so Krishna is having those exchanges with the Gwala Bal. Okay, so in this Goloka Dham, what Krishna is doing? So Krishna is just reciprocating with the devotees here. Okay, with Radha and Gopis and the mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj and the Gopa boys. Okay, so it is representing Krishna is doing just leelas here. Okay, no official work here of maintaining the universe, no official work of doing all those things. Krishna is keeping this Goloka Dham, very simple, meaning everyone will forget that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, and they will be taking part in the Leelas of Krishna. They will be exchanging loving exchanges, or the different types of the rasa, that is Madhuri rasa, Vatsalya rasa, or Sakha rasa with Krishna in the Goloka Dham. Okay, so that is the Goloka Dham. It is represented by the Goloka Dham. So when when we come down, we can see here Mathura Dham, Jagannath Puri Dham, and Dwarika Dham is also there in the Goloka Vrindavan. Okay, so that is the thing. So when we come out, we see Ayodhya Dham here. So in between the Goloka Dham and in between the this Vaikuntha Dham, there is Ayodhya Dham. So Ramji's Leela is going on here. Okay, so Prabhu Ram is there and he is doing the Leelas here. Okay, so when we come down, now come the official part. This is called the Vaikuntha Dham, or the office place of Krishna. So Krishna is very strict here. Okay, in home he was not strict. Everyone was, no one is knowing that Krishna is the supreme. They are just taking part in the leelas of Krishna. But when comes the Vaikuntha Dham, that is the second Dham. Okay, you can see here. I'll just zoom out. So this is the Hari Dham or Vaikuntha Dham. Now Krishna is in form of Hari. Krishna is the form of Vishnu, and he is very strict now. Rules, regulations, Maryada, all things is there. So Krishna is now maintaining the universe from this place. So Krishna is in form of Vishnu and he is very strict. Laws, rules, regulations, everything is following. But in the Vaikuntha Dham, he is not. No one is knowing that Krishna is the supreme. Everyone is busy playing. But in the Haridham, everyone is knowing that Krishna is Krishna is the supreme here, and they are giving the due respect here. Okay, they cannot play with them. They cannot do the leelas with Krishna here. Okay, because Krishna is very strict. Rules, regulations, everything is there. Just like you can compare the prime minister when he's in office. Okay, he's very strict. Everyone is knowing he's prime minister. Everyone should give due respect, and all the rules, regulations are there. But when the prime minister is going to home, his son, his wife, they don't care who, if this person is prime minister or not. They are just a father for them, the husband for them, and they are busy in playing, giving food, okay, and everything. So that is the difference between the Krishna and Vishnu, you can say. Okay, official is Vishnu. So we can come, this is the Haridham. Now comes the, when we come below, here comes the Brahma Jyoti. That is the energy form. So you can see from these, there from this Haridham or Vaikuntha Dham, these energies are coming. The light form is coming. And the person who is engaged in the Brahmana, Brahmavadi, the person who are Brahmavadi, the impersonalist, they will worship the Brahma Jyoti. So this is the Brahma Jyoti, they worship. Okay. Then comes the material world. Okay, so let's discuss the material world. So material world is here is a cloud. Okay, here is a cloud that is called, here is a cloud of you can say cloud like thing is there, that is called Karana ocean. Okay, and in the Karana ocean, Karnadaksha Vishnu is there. Okay, so now now the formation of material will start from here. So from the Karnadaksha Vishnu, okay, this material world formation starts. Let's zoom in. So from Karnadaksha Vishnu, the pores of the body of Karnadaksha Vishnu, there are bubbles coming out, just like sweat. Okay, just like sweat bubbles, the bubbles are coming out from the sweat of from the pores of Karnadaksha Vishnu. Okay, so that bubbles, each bubble represent the each material world. Okay, so material world. So how the material world, the lives are coming in the material world. Okay, this material world is dead. How the lives are coming? So life is coming from this part. So Karnadaksha Vishnu is glancing on Rama Devi. Okay, Rama Devi is the Lakshmi Devi. So Rama Devi is now expanding herself in the form of Maya Devi. So Rama Devi or Lakshmi Devi is converting herself in the Maya Devi or the Durga Devi. Okay, so Durga Devi will be taking care of the Durga, or Durga means prison house. So this prison house, this Durga Devi will be taking care. Okay, so but Krishna, but Karnadaksha Vishnu, when glancing on the Maya Devi, okay, so he glanced in the form of Shambhu. Okay, Shambhu means Shiva. Okay, or the Shankarji. Okay, so when he glanced, he come in contact with the Maya Devi. Maya Devi means the material energy. Okay, so he come in contact with the material energy. Okay, so that is the so he is now known as Sambhu. Okay, so there is no difference in Sambhu and Vishnu. There is no difference in Shivji and Vishnu. Only difference is because Sambhu has come in contact with the material energy, his position is little bit lower than the Vishnu. Okay, that is the only difference. Otherwise, Vishnu and Shambhu same only. Just like milk and curd is same only. Okay, milk is there. If he comes in the contact with the lemon, he is converted to curd. So there is no difference in between the Vishnu and the Shambhu. All the tattvas are same only. Only the thing is little bit difference because the Sambhu is in contact with the Maya Devi. Okay, so that is the little bit difference between the Vishnu and Shambhu, Shivji and Shambhu. Okay. So now Maya Devi, after glancing the Maya Devi, the jivas are being produced in the Maya Devi. Okay, so this is the due to the glance. So how the jivas are being produced? Now there is another process. Okay, so let's discuss. So these bubbles are called Mahat Tattva, and from the Mahat Tattva, this formation will take place. The material formation will take place. So you can see the layers of this Mahat Tattva. What are the layers? These 8 things we already know. That is earth, water, fire, air, and ether, false ego, and Mahatattva. So this is the Mahatattva, the main Tattva, which is coming out from the Mahavishnu or the Karnadaksha Vishnu. And it combines with the earth, water, air, fire, ether, and false ego, and start the formation of the material world. Okay. So now will come inside the material world, inside the material, what is happening, how the formation is starting. Okay, so one form of Vishnu we have read, that is called Karnadaksha Vishnu. Second form is also there, that is called Garbhodaksha Vishnu. Garbhodaksha Vishnu, that is the second planetary, that is also the planetary expansion of Krishna. Okay, so Garbhodaksha Vishnu is there in this world, in the material bubble. Okay, in there is one ocean that is called Garbhodaksha Ocean. So Karnadaksha Ocean was there, Karnadaksha Vishnu was there. Now comes the Garbhodaksha Ocean, and here Garbhodaksha Vishnu is there. So Garbhodaksha Vishnu is there, and from the lotus navel or the navel of the Garbhodaksha Vishnu, there comes the origin of a lotus flower. So one lotus flower is taking birth here, and in the lotus flower, from the lotus flower, Brahmaji is taking birth. Okay, so Brahmaji is originating from the Garbhodaksha Vishnu. So after originating from the Garbhodaksha Vishnu, Brahmaji is instructed to form all the 14 planetary system. And in the lotus, on the stem of the lotus, Brahmaji is forming the 14 planetary system. So he is creating the all 14 planetary system. Okay, so you can see here 7th number is the Bhuloka or the Earth Loka, where we live. Okay, 7th number. But above the 7th number, there are 6 Loka, that is Satya Loka, Tapa Loka, Jana Loka, Mahar Loka, Swarga Loka, Bhuvar Loka. So these are the 6 planetary systems which are above the earth. Okay, so these are called the higher planetary system. Okay, when a person does any pious activity, they will go to upper planetary system. Okay, but when a person does a bad activity or the lower activity, they will go to down. What are the lokas which are down? So there are 7 lokas which are down. So that is called Atala Loka, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, and Patala. So these are the lower planetary system, 7 lower planetary system. Okay, and below the 7 lower planetary system, there is Narakaloka. So there are 28 hell is there. Okay, that is Narak is there. So these all are being created by Lord Brahma. Okay, after originating from the lotus navel from the Garbhodaksha Vishnu. Okay, you can see here Dhruva Loka is also there. Okay, Dhruva Maharaj is there. One Loka is allotted to him. Okay, Loka which is greater than his father's kingdom. Okay, which he wanted. Then after this 2 Loka, the 2 form of Vishnu, there is another form of Vishnu. Okay, that is called Shirodaksha Vishnu. What is the work of Shirodaksha Vishnu? He is expanding himself in the form of Paramatma and entering in every atom. So Krishna tell he is the Paramatma also. So here we can see that Krishna is the Paramatma also. He is entering in everyone's heart. Okay, so that is the form. That is the things we have known from this. Okay. how we can go from the earth loka to the goloka. That is the thing, this thing that is called Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You can see here Hare Krishna Mahamantra is coming, going, and if you see by zooming out, it is going to the Vaikuntha Dhama, and it is going to the Vaikuntha Dhama to upside. You can see here, from here to here to here. Okay, that is Krishna Loka. Goloka we can go using the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, using the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, by taking the chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We can, from Earth planet, we can come to Goloka Vrindavan. Okay, so that is the thing. So we have learned that there are three forms of God realization. Person who only worship the Brahma Jyoti, they worship this form, only the light form. No form is there. They only worship, okay, the light form. So very distant. Second, the Paramatma form. You can see here, Kshirodaksha Vishnu in the form of Paramatma is in everyone's heart. Okay, that is Kshirodaksha Vishnu. Personal, that is the Paramatma form. Third form, that is the personal form. Krishna is here in form of personal form in Goloka Vrindavan. Three forms you have read. Okay, three forms of Vishnu. Okay, Karno Daksha Vishnu, Garbho Daksha Vishnu, and Shiro Daksha Vishnu. Relationship with the Shambhu and Karno and the Vishnu, all planetary systems. These all things we have learned. Okay. Swargaloka is also there in the 14 planetary system. So it is also a material world. Okay. It is also a material world. Okay. So these things is there from the Goloka chart. Okay. So I hope you have understood the Goloka chart. So now I want question from you. If there is any question, you can ask. Okay.
Prabhuji, one devotee is asking from
Mhm.
where to buy this Goloka chart.
Mataji, Goloka chart, I think once from temple only they were sending, if they order the Goloka chart is there. So once
Yes,
you
yes, it was
confirm with
there.
Anuradha Mataji, once you confirm, and
Yes, yes. Okay.
Prabhuji, you can contact Mataji on the WhatsApp. She will confirm and she will tell you back. Okay, you can buy the Goloka chart. One printout once Prabhuji has made, and they were sending to the people who want to buy. So maybe if that is available, I think it will be available. So Mataji will just confirm and tell you. If it is available, Mataji will put the link in the group so that you can buy. Okay. Any other question related to chapter?
No questions, I think, Prabhuji.
No question is there. See, there are things are there. Like if you are not asking any question, then whatever things are there in the chapter, I will tell. Okay. But doubts, I won't be able to solve unless and until you ask the doubts. Okay, so whatever doubts you have, if it is significant, it will help other devotees also, because many people hesitate in asking the doubts. So if you have doubt, you can ask, so that if you are discussing, that will clarify many doubts of other persons also. Okay, so that is the thing, that if after reading whatever things are there, I'm telling you. Okay, in the chapter, what I have to tell, I'm telling you. But many doubts are there which is arising in your heart, and you should clarify those doubts so that your faith becomes strong. Okay, and with undeviating faith, you can do the chanting. You can devote yourself for while doing your work also, you can devote yourself to Krishna. Okay, so that is the thing. So without doubts from your side, whatever things I'm telling, just I'm telling those things, and class is getting over. Okay, so whatever practical experiences you have in life, whatever things is there, any no leave the doubts. If you don't have doubts, any comments is there, any realization is there, you can share those also. Okay, so that it can be both ways. Okay, I'm giving you something, and you are asking me something, so that what is my experience I can share with you. Okay, so like that it is. So just taking the just attending the classes, just classes I'm taking, means whatever things are there in the chat or the PPTs, I'm just telling you out. Okay, but whatever practical experience you are facing in doing the sadhana, you have started or not, those things will benefit you also and other people also. So that will be the good. If you have any comment also, if you have any realization also, you can share that. Okay, so that is the thing. That's why I expect question from your side, so that everyone is benefited. Okay. So I will expect from next class we'll have questions. So no question today. So Mataji will end the class today here. Okay, and we'll meet tomorrow. So I'll just unmute everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Hare
Very good.
Krishna.
Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarubhasya kripa sindhu bhavevacha